I'm Beast Boy of Team Limitless, and this is my Neo Nectar Maiden of Trailing Rose deck. My starting Vanguard is Seed Squire. It's pretty essential for the deck, as there's nothing else to run, but it works well with the Superior Calling evolution. The starting Vanguard, when it attacks the Vanguard, if it hits, you get to Superior Call one of the grade 1s at rest, which allows you to create field presence. My trigger lineup: 4 draw, 4 heal, 4 stand, 4 crit. Would prefer to run 6 crit, 6 draw, but they're not out yet. Plus the stands are quite useful in this deck, as I'll talk later in the video. Plus they also have the effect when you put them to soul to give free power to one of your units, which can be really useful. And if you put it behind Maiden, can still make Maiden hit into 10k base Vanguards. So let's talk about my grade 1s. I run 2 Lady. She's basically your standard rest ditch draw. Allows me to thin out the deck and fill my hand up with Maidens and any other units I'd want to add. My 4 Perfects, pretty standard. 8Ks, pretty crucial to this deck, as I'll mention later. My Sea Squire, grade 1. Basically does the same thing the grade 0 does, but searches for the grade 2. And the grade 2, which does, as I say, the same thing as the rest, but this searches for the grade 3. I run 3 10k vanillas, always good for hitting into things. 3 Counterblast 2 draw, good for filling up my hand and allowing me to get more Maidens in my hand. And I run 2 10k intercepts, which is one of the main reasons why I run the 8k vanillas, allowing me to still hit into 11k bases. My grade 3s, I run 1 Commander L'Oreal. She's a 12k hitter when she hits Vanguard. Still pretty good, especially as I have to run stand triggers, so I can stand her and make her hit again for 17. Plus I can hit well into 10k bases with my 8k vanillas. The grade 3 of the Sea Squire, Gene. When his attack hits the Vanguard, it allows you to search for 2 of the grade 2s, allowing you to have more interception power, preserving hand power, which is crucial to the game. And the avatar of the deck, Maiden. She's a Persona Blast. When her attack hits, you can drop her and counterblast 1, and you get to call a new column, which is why you swing first with a column, swing with Maiden, then if her attack hits, you retire that column to get a new column, and swing for extra damage on your opponent. The stand trigger, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I can move to soul to give 3k to one of my units, which is really good when I put an 8k vanilla behind Maiden. As she's an 11 base, I can still hit into Majesty Lord Blaster, as that has a 1-2 base, which is really good. And I can still hit into 21s, even if I have a 7k behind her. And that's it, thanks for watching. Which is really crucial in this format of the game, and you just talked over me then.
Did I?
You bitch.